Our first stop in this town is the clinic to deliver supplies.
Will we unload the medicine and medical supplies there?
Yes, we have 10 coolers filled with vaccines and antibiotics, and 20 boxes of medical supplies.
What kinds of supplies are in the boxes?
We have antiseptic, bandages, and splints.
Those are helpful supplies. Are you a nurse in your country? That was my job for 10 years in the military.
I'm a nurse midwife. I help women when they're having babies. I help women who are pregnant and during childbirth.
That's an important job. Here we are. We're arriving at the clinic. There are many people waiting to see the doctor.
The children look like they don't have enough to eat. Their arms and legs are thin, but their abdomens are big. Some of them look sick. They may be malnourished.
It's common to see children who are malnourished after a long war. If these children are malnourished, they won't grow well. They need more food.
You're right. I heard that a convoy with more food and water for them will be coming tomorrow.
That's good. I hope they have clean running water and soap here. Let's ask to meet the director of the clinic.
Good idea. The coolers should go inside first so that the medications and vaccines stay cold.
They may have a refrigerator to store the medicine in. If not, we can leave the coolers for them. In this dialogue, two military nurses are bringing medicine and medical supplies to a clinic in a town after a period of war. The two women are nurses. One is a military nurse and the other is a nurse midwife. This is a person who helps women who are pregnant and during childbirth. They say that the children in line with the mothers look sick. They are malnourished. This often happens after a period of war. There may not be enough food or enough money to buy food. People go hungry, and there may be a famine or a long period without enough food. Usually, the children and the elderly suffer the most during this time. There is also a need for supplies after a natural disaster like an earthquake, a flood, a tsunami, or a volcano erupting. The nurses talk about medicines they brought. They brought vaccines and antibiotics, two types of medication. Vaccines can prevent some diseases like polio, diphtheria, and pertussis. These diseases can cause serious illness or even death. Antibiotics can be used to treat some common illnesses like tuberculosis, cholera, and other infections. The nurses mentioned that they are bringing the medications in coolers. These are carriers that keep what is inside cold. Finally, they talk about the boxes of medical supplies. An antiseptic is used to clean wounds and prevent infection. Bandages are strips of fabric that cover a wound to help it heal. Splints are strips of thin wood or metal that support a broken bone so that it can heal. A sling can also help a broken bone to heal. Watch this video again and listen for each of these new words in the dialogue.